Y'all gotta call me. Hi, everybody. I am not going to start this video over if y'all just caught me talking crazy to somebody. So, I don't know, but it is what it is, okay? Alright, so, matter of fact, y'all could use this message too, okay? If you have somebody in your life that ghosts you, that person 9 times out of 10 don't want nothing to do with you, want you to leave them alone, or they want you to chase them, okay? Let me tell you something. If someone wants to leave, help them, okay? And what I was saying is, when I was so rudely interrupted by this recording, instead of holding the door open so that they can come in and say, I'ma hold this door open so you can make your exit, okay? So with that being said, don't chase nobody. If somebody ghosts you, deuces, okay? It is what it is. All right, somebody wants you to follow behind them, or either they're trying to run away from you. Either way it goes, toodaloo, toodles, smooches. I'm just saying. All right, let's see. Anywho, let's start it, get it. All right, let's see. What's going on with Leo? I'm talking to my son. All right, let's see. Give me messages. For Leo, we need messages. For Leo, please. What does Leo need to know? What's going on? What's happening? All right. I wasn't ready, y'all. So it is what it is. All right, let's see what is happening for Leo. I do not take reversals in this deck, and there are some that are flipped over, so if you see me turn it over, do not trip, okay? All right, let's see. Give me messages for Leo. What does Leo need to know? Okay, now, look, cooperate. All right. Alright, we have the universe. The power of Grayskull. Alright, let's see. Somebody's birthday could be 8/21. 2/18. Also, 2/19 could be significant for someone. Here, let's see. You could be from Cali. Alright, let's see. Give me messages for Leo. Alright, so we have financial and material changes. 215 could be significant. Somebody's here in Cali. Northern California, as a matter of fact. Alright, let's see. Choose wisely. There's something going on with your finances here, and you need to be mindful of where your money is going. Alright, let's see. Give me messages here, please, and thank you. All right, things are going to come into balance here for you. June could be significant. May and June could be significant. Also, August is here. Let's see. Someone here, you could be spending a lot of time in the home. Not going out, saving money here. Let's see. Give me one more on financial and material changes. Temptation. All right. So, Leo, be mindful of, financially investing in something that's not going to give you a return. All right. If it's not bringing you a return, then don't invest in it. If it's not educating you, if it's temporary happiness, yeah, if this is like I said, impulse buying, something that has no value, then you might want to leave it right where it is, okay? So you may be tempted to spend on things, like I said, where it could actually put you at a deficit. All right, so there's that. Leo, whatever it is that you're doing, you always know that somebody here is deceptive and envious. What else is new? But sounds like a personal problem. Let's see. Give me messages. Give me one more on this temptation and material financial and material changes here. Give me messages here, please, and thank you for Leo. Yeah, coming into balance. Yes, it's keep things into balance, Leo. We have temptation here again. All right, so Leo, there could be something coming along. Could be a too good to be true type situation. A quick way to make some money, but it's really not. It's a quick way to take some of your money here as well. So also for someone here, you may be dealing with a situation that is a money pit. This could be either a home that you are constantly needing to fix up, and as soon as you fix one thing, there's something else that goes downhill. This could also be a vehicle for somebody here too. You need to just go on and get you something new, baby. All right, so, but also, like I said, someone here could be indulging in situations or things that is not bringing them a return. There may be a need to save money so that you can go ahead and open this new opportunity here too, or obtain keys to something that you're wanting. All right, so there may be a need to, you know, kind of, you know, be a little disciplined when it comes to the money, or also you need to look and see where your money is going. Okay, some of you are paying for subscriptions and things like that that you don't really need. You may not be utilizing here at this time. And then also this is also energy here too, so just be mindful of where you're spending your time, where your attention goes. All right, so be mindful of that. All right, give me one for power. Let's see. Somebody here could have green eyes. All right, accelerated motion, absolutely. Doing what you came here to do. 88 could be significant for someone here. Love it. Love it. And like I said, somebody here is going beast mode using intellect and brawn here. Okay, so you could be working with your hands. Doesn't necessarily have to be. This brawn here could just be you literally forging ahead through obstacles, challenges, you know what I'm saying, kind of setbacks, whatever, money issues or whatever. It looks like you have everything that you need, or putting everything together so that you can get yourself out of the situation to bring balance back into your life. Okay, and something here is moving fast here for you, or it's about to. Let's see, give me one more please, and thank you. The recovery. All right, let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. Yeah, moving on from this situation. There's going to be a recovery here. All right, so coming out of financial lack, the lack, and into progress, progression, forward movement, balance. All right, forging ahead, firm foundation. So you could have went through, like I said, a small financial setback. Might not have been small, but whatever it is, this could have happened during the fall season. Okay, this is kind of weird. Somebody could have had a slip and fall accident here, and they might be getting ready to get paid. All right, side note. All right, so anyway, moving forward, give me messages. So coming out of a financial distressing situation to overcoming obstacles here. Absolutely. All right, opening new doors here, new opportunities, following your intuition. And then again, we have deception and envy here. So this is a trip, because Leo, I see that there is some type of, you know, could have been a setback, could have been, you know, a restraint here. Somebody here could have went through a divorce or separating, you know, splitting assets here as well. Yeah, but it looks like you are on the rise, you're on the mend, you're not bending, you're not folding, you're moving straight ahead. And there's some type of deception here, so just be mindful of the people that you're dealing with. somebody here may not be telling the truth about a situation, or keeping some information hidden that may end up trying to keep you stuck in a situation, but you find your way clear out of this. All right, so let's see. Give me messages. What did I just say? I can't even make it up. Things balance out for you. You end up celebrating, rejoicing, and all of these things. So I don't know if this is a situation where you're splitting from someone here, or either you just got some sour pusses in the background just watching what you got going on and still sit up there smirking and, you know, all kind of things. You know what people do. All right. So, and somebody here could be trying to play nice here, like they, you know, they're not bothered by you. But come to find out, they're bothered by everything that you do. The wins that you have, your spiritual strength, and like I said, the fact that you are celebrated and that you have people surrounding you that love on you, you know? So, sounds like a personal problem to me. We have 3393 here. That's crazy, which is 3 threes in itself. So we have 333, 333. Interesting. That's very interesting right there. So I like this energy for you, Leo. So you're definitely moving forward in a positive direction. Everything is lining up here for you. You have the universe here that is actually working on your behalf, pushing things forward for you, okay? You did what you're supposed to do on your end, and now let all the cards fall into place as they may. All right, don't get complacent. All right, and don't get comfortable, because it looks like wherever you're headed to, you probably won't be there long. All right, so a lot of progress happening here for you. All right, I like this for you, Leo. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. Any other messages for Leo while we are here? All right, we have the wheel here. Indecisiveness. Allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Don't do that. All right, we got to make a decision here, especially when it comes to the finances here. Let's see. Give me messages for Leo. What does Leo need to know? We have the chain of events that will affect your life. Leo, this is crazy because this is the second time that I'm actually doing this reading for you. The same exact 2 cards came out. That is wild. That is wild. So you got to make a decision here, sweetheart. Pick a direction. Which way do we go? Which way do we go? All right, let's see. Do we move forward or do we stay where we are? We're going to move forward. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Give me messages for Leo. Why? This is the same thing. The only card that didn't, the bottom of the deck is different too. This is wild. All right, Leo. All right, you got to make a decision here. All right, there's involvement with the law for someone here. There is some type of legal decision being made. And then it's being made in your favor here. All right, Leo, you got some good news. And then there's something going on, dealings or relationship with a man, like a man. All right, let's see. Or this could be masculine energy. For someone, this is a male. On the bottom of the deck, you have something important, such as a new job or a raise. Okay, so we got the bag. So like I was saying here earlier, there is financial relief coming here. All right, so let's see. All right. So maybe you're trying to make a decision here, not pretty clear on what it is that you need or want to do. But like I said, I think you're going to get a clue here. Source is directing you here. And looks like you are going to move forward. All right. So you could have been in a quite of a stressful situation when it comes to your finances, and you may have been kind of like, you know, had your back up against the wall, and you know, sometimes in stressful situations like that, it does get kind of, you know, intense, and sometimes it's kind of hard to make a decision because you don't want to muck it up even worse, right? All right, so but it does look like you're moving forward. Let's see. And whichever way you go, just know that you're setting in motion something that's going to change your life, either for the better or for worse. So choose wisely. You got a new beginning here. All right, now moving off emotion, moving off of intellect and wisdom. I like it. Opening new doors, making big decisions, as you should. All right, somebody here, you may have a new job coming through, or you're investing in something that's going to bring you some type of money. All right, for someone here, this is something that you may have invested in for a long time, and now it's starting to bear fruit. All right, so you're starting to reap the rewards. All right, there could also be a partnership here. This could actually be in business. All right, this could be a new job, or you partnering with someone here. Someone here could be, oh, that's crazy. Someone here could be getting a roommate. Maybe you're splitting expenses here, which will actually save you money. Also, someone here may be, like I said, either partnering with someone as an entrepreneur, or maybe there's a new job coming in, a new contract that is going to bring balance to your situation and, you know, help you heal those finances and things like that where they're bleeding in certain areas. Okay, it's going to bring balance into your life here with this money. All right, let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. If this is not a relationship or a job, this is coming into agreement with someone. Okay. All right, definitely a decision being made on your behalf. Baby, you about to get paid. For somebody here, you have some type of lawsuit here, or some type of legal contract here that's binding, okay? And a decision is being made on your behalf, a fair decision, all right? So I like this for you. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Somebody here is using what they know, also by law, and also by information that they're receiving here as well. There's a situation here that may be being investigated at this time, and yeah, it looks like it's going to be granted in your favor. All right, I can't make it up. All right, I love this for you, Leo. Beautiful energy. All right, give me messages. And again, you got this good news coming down for you. I thought I saw something flipped. Let's see. Give me messages. What is this good news for my Leos? Brand new beginning, baby. There's transformation and change coming through. I'm going to have to put these cards down. Yeah, you see that, how retarded that looks? It's really hurts. All right, so looks like you got a new beginning coming in here. For someone here, you could be partnering with someone, like I said. All right, things are working well, like a well-oiled machine. I love this for you, okay? Coming together like two butt cheeks, okay? All right, so I like this. All right, brand new beginning here. You could be working with somebody collaboratively in either a partnership, entrepreneur, or there's a new job or something like this that's coming through. So I like this for you. Brand new start. You've worked hard for this. You actually endured, and yeah, change is coming here for you. All right, beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, so you showing up and showing out in this reading. All right, let's see. Anything else? What's going on with this dealings or relationship with the man? All right, Queen of Cups. I'm kind of wondering, is this a man or somebody with masculine energy? What is this? I know it's telling you to follow your intuition when it comes to this person. Let's see. This could be somebody here that you are working collaboratively with. This could be someone that you're partnering with. You guys complement each other. I think this is about work. Especially with the Eight of Pentacles right there. Let's see. Where's the Queen here? So for someone here, this person feels that you are a blessing, a gift in their life. This is like amazing. For someone here, why the King of Wands? Justice. Give me one more. Somebody's questioning this, okay? You guys work well together. You don't necessarily have to be a female. This could be LGBTQ, or you are the male here and there's a female here that may be coming into your life with this Ace of Cups. Let's see. Give me more. Somebody is not sure about this, so they're taking their time. This is over time. So somebody here over time feels that you guys work really well together. They may want more. Somebody may start to develop feelings. A lot of attraction here, but I kind of feel like whoever this is, there's instant attraction. But over time, it's like you guys are really compatible. Not only on a personal level, but your work ethic, you know, how well you work together. Your collaborative ideas, you could be the creative. This person here could be the one that, you know, does other stuff. I don't know. You have somebody here that is with the creative arts, and someone here that writes. Alright, anyway, I'm getting too much into this. Give me one more on the Queen. Right now, I honestly think whoever this is, they're just kind of sitting back, peeping, watching to see what's happening here. How you guys vibe, being patient to see how everything unfolds. And also to see if you guys are really equally yoked. All right, you know, sometimes when you find somebody that is passionate about the same things that you are, you guys are aligned in a lot of different ways, that could be very exciting and make you attractive, more attractive to that person as well, obviously, you know. But I would say once that newness, once that, oh my God, I found somebody that, you know, I vibe with, that understands me, that gets me, you know, take your time. If this is your person, they ain't going nowhere. So yeah, and I see somebody is doing exactly that, because why? They're curious. They're not sure if this is it. Is it infatuation? Am I just, you know, in awe of this person, or are we really what I think we are? Are we really compatible? So, I don't know. Just be patient with this situation. Make a decision to move forward, whichever way that is. All right. Know that things, whichever way you go, there's going to be some chain of events that's going to happen here. But honestly, Leo, it looks like you're going for a new beginning here. You're closing out old cycles. Hell, for somebody here, you're doing damage control here as well. Could have took a, you know, a hard hit, but you're resilient and persistent. You're moving forward through this. If you've been waiting for a while to hear some type of word on a legal situation that's coming through for you. Also, the fates have lined up, okay? Judgment has been, you know, rendered here, and you're moving forward. The gavel is being, you know, tapped, and judgment is actually, like I said, you know, being called. All right, so with that being said, make a unemotional decision, okay? Use wisdom here when you move forward, and know that things are moving in your favor. Just be mindful of that temptation. Anything else here? Ooh, yeah, it is. Hold on for a moment. Oh, baby. Absolutely. See? Beautiful. Beautiful. I love this energy here for you, okay? So, Leo, everything is everything, baby. There's growth here. Look at this. There's somebody trying to bring some drama. Okay, like I said, it's probably that deceptive, envious person that's slithering around in the background like they do, hissing and hemming and hawing, whatever it is, but that ain't got nothing to do with you. All right, you got blessings along the way. Let's see. Possibly something here. August is definitely significant here. There could be some type of communication coming through in July for someone. All right, so let's see what else we got going on for Leo. Hold on for a minute, y'all. All right, sorry about that. All right, so let's see what we got going on. All right, so let's see, what are your warnings? Any warnings for Leo? Are there any warnings for Leo? Leo, for somebody, you're being told to move in silence. All right, let's see. Are there any warnings for Leo? What are the warnings for Leo? Give me one more. Leo, for someone here, hold on, just, yeah, someone here, you have, someone that may be rushing in to communicate, yeah, a king, okay, over here, this person's showing up as the King of Cups. Here we have the King of Wands. You could have a water sign that has fire in their chart. The warning is that there's someone here that is coming in wanting you to give to them, wanting you to open up to them. This may be someone, this could be a family member, doesn't necessarily have to be. I kind of feel that you need to be cautious with this as far as like opening the door, or hell, that could actually be literally opening the door to this person, but opening yourself up to something that could literally cause disruptions. What the hell does this person want? Okay, so Leo, I also kind of feel like you might have somebody that's coming in wanting your time and attention. Let's see. Give me messages. What does this person want? What does this person want? In the other deck, there's the Ace of Swords. I mean, the Ace of Wands. They want the Five of Pentacles. This is somebody. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's exactly why I said be careful who the heck you open the door to. Okay, so Leo, the warning is you got somebody here that's coming in. They're not speaking their true intentions. This person may come in, want you to open up, be vulnerable. You know, they may start giving a little in hopes that you will give a lot, hoping that you possibly overgive. Like I said, for somebody here, this could be family, or this could be someone that is coming with, what is it? I don't want to say future faking, but it's kind of like that. Like this person is coming in like, okay, they have the intentions of building and growing with you, but in the long run, they end up leaving you hurt. Okay, disappointed, out in the cold. And it's crazy because this is clarifying the King of Cups. This is what this person wants. And this is what it's telling you to be warned about, okay? Absolutely. Leo, I'm going to tell you like this. If you already know who this person is, especially if you've dealt with this person, if you get any type of inkling that this person is trying to play with you, cut them off, okay? Because you have something very, very beautiful coming up here for you, okay? And a lot of times when you get ready to get your blessing, that's where the mess comes in. Okay, so just be mindful of that. And you may be a little lonely right now, may want somebody in your life, but baby, don't settle for BS. Okay, there's that. I'm just saying. Or go ahead and deal with it. You'll find yourself having to end up healing from not only that connection, but from whatever it is that you dealt with in the past. All right, sometimes another, when you deal with a crappy person and you've gone through some stuff in the past, sometimes that actually drudges up everything that you've already done, you know, that you've gone through. It's like running on an empty tank. You know, you let that tank get all the way down to E, and then past E, where you got 1 or 2 miles left, you picking up all the sediment that done settled, all the dirt and trash that has settled down in that tank, and now that's going through your whole system. You feel me? Clogging up your emissions and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Your pistons. You know, and now you got to go and get everything flushed out. Okay? Don't do that to yourself. All right, let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. Somebody here wants to come in. Hey, friend. Hey, you know, whatever happened in the past, can we let bygones be bygones? You know what I mean? This person possibly sees you happy, healthy, centered, whole, peaceful, enjoying your life. You know what I mean? And now here they come. Can I have some of your time? Can I have some of your energy? Can I have some of that good chi you got going on? I'm saying, I see you healed. Can I have some? Okay, hell to the no. Why? Because I worked too hard on myself, on my life, on my finances, on my whole me, bringing myself into balance to turn around and let you muck it up. How about that, right? That part. All right, so let's see. See, this is what I'm talking about. This person wants to come in. They want, hey, I want the 10 of Cups with you. This is the truth. You know what I mean? I want to move forward with you. Then how in the hell do I end up in this position at the end if you loving me so much? You feel me? This is not going to last. Why? Because you're dealing with somebody that has ulterior motives. All right? Possibly dealing with a little peon that has a very small ego that wants to see you hurt, left out in the cold. Why? Because seeing you go through something makes them feel good. Isn't that crazy? Got a lot of people out there that want to see you hurt so it can make them feel better. Yeah, it's really weird. Let's see. See? What did I tell you? This person wants to see you hurt. Why? Because of an ending. Because of who? Okay, so you might want to follow your intuition when it comes to this person, especially if this is someone that you've dealt with before, or same spirit, different body. You might want to think again before you open the door to this thing. All right, apology or no. I'm just saying. Move on. So that is your warning. You have been warned. All right, let's see. So somebody going to try to slither themselves right into your life. All right, so let's see. What is your blessings? What's the blessings coming towards my Leos? Please and thank you. It's hot. I turned the air off because it was cold in here. Now I'm hot. All right, let's see. Give me messages. What's the blessings for Leo? Blessings for Leos, please and thank you. What do they need to know about the blessings coming towards them? Eight of Pentacles, baby. Money's looking good. You want to get your money up. Absolutely. You got a brand new beginning coming in here for you. There could be a conversation about money or a job here. All right, give me messages here, please, and thank you. Yeah, see? See? We're in the money. New opportunities coming here for you. All right, Leo, and I'm going to leave that right here for the blessings. Shmonies. I like it, all right? And doing what it takes to go get it, all right? Make it happen. Some of you are creating this opportunity for yourself, all right? So paint, draw, create, whatever it is that you do, Leo. Get her done, all right? Let's see. That is the blessings. All right, Leo, hold on. We about to get this love situation. What's happening with the love? Oh, God. Here we go. Where is the love? I heard somebody go, it's over here. I'm here. All right, let's see. Somebody out here liking on Leo? All right, now. Speak now. You better speak. All right, let's see. What about love situation? Oh, God. Can we omit past people? Is there anyone new? Is there anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? Anybody new for Leo? We don't want the old people. They didn't treat us right, right? Walking away from the old, baby, going right into something stable, okay? You could be walking right into or towards the love of your life. All right, somebody here could be walking towards marriage. I can't even make it up. Look at that. All right, on a whim, you might give somebody a chance and find yourself standing at the altar. Somebody could have met this person online, or you might meet this person online here. This might be by chance. Look at this. All right, you might have something in common, such as work. That's crazy. That would be crazy if that's that person that I saw, right? All right, anything else? Baby, somebody got their own car. They got their own, well, yeah, they got their own bills. But yeah, this person's got their own money. They're reliable, stable. Are you loyal? I'm just saying. All right. This person coming towards you, they might make you think again about having love in your life. Somebody might have been like, you know what, that love thing, I'm cool on that. I'm straight. No. But this person here, they're going to come and they're going to come correctly. All right? So I like this. Somebody about to have you in your head. They want the 10 of Pentacles with you, but you are like, I'm on pause. I don't know. I got to check this thing out. I need some more information. Let's see. I need another deck of cards. I just put one up. Let's see. Which one's the one here? I want to use you. I want to use you. I'll use, yeah, I guess I'll use you. Never you mind if I don't tell strangers passing by. All right, let's see. Somebody named Stevie. All right, let's see. Stevie O. Let's see. Give me messages for Leo regarding this person. The love situation. Alright, let's see. Give me messages for Leo and this new person. The person that's coming towards them in love. The love situation. Yes, 4 of Wands, clarifying the 4 of Wands. Somebody is serious about you. Ready to take this to the next level. Alright? Let's see. Transformation. Yes, taking their time. Okay, so somebody here has literally been taking their time coming towards you here too. Leo, for somebody that is that other person. The one that we saw that, you know, you work very well with. All right, this person is taking their time to get to know you. And yeah, somebody is like, you know, I want to know everything about you. Everything. Okay, the insides, the outs, and everything. All right, on a deeper level. This person literally wants to know you. All right. So on a spiritual level here as well, this person is looking at you like, you know what? I could really see myself in a long-term committed relationship, possible marriage with Leo. We are so compatible. I'm really enjoying this interaction that I'm having with this person, and I don't want it to end. It's just getting better and better. It just gets better with time. Let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you for Leo and this person. This is an equal give and take connection here. I love it. And somebody's rushing in. Baby, I got things to tell you. All right, let's see. I didn't take that other card because it didn't pop out, but it's right there. Give me messages here, please, and thank you. Somebody is reliable. This person is very, I was going to say handsome, but yeah, look at this. For somebody, this person is very loyal. You are what this person has been waiting for. Someone here may have, you know, put themselves on a shelf until I find my empress. Okay, till I find somebody that I can grow and build with. You understand what I'm saying? Possibly travel with here as well. You know, create a whole new world. You know, the environment that I would like to have. I found somebody that is like-minded, and I'm open to this. Man, this is a trip. You are literally what someone has been waiting for. All right, someone like you. All right, let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. Stuck on you. All right. Resilient, persistent, moving through. All right. They've been waiting a long time. They have been waiting a long time. This person has been protecting the best parts of themselves, saving that for someone that'll actually appreciate what they have to give. Literally. So obviously, this person has gone through some stuff in the past. All right. They're not moving forward until I find exactly what I want. All right. And they're going to tell you this too. Hey, you know what? You are everything. And I want to spend this with you. All right. Let's see. Give me one for this 8 of Swords. Kind of feel like this person is staying put until they gather all the information that they need. Yep. They see exactly who you are. I told you this person's watching you, baby. They're watching you. All right. They had a lot of questions that got fulfilled. All right. Now they're seeing all these ideas and things that you guys can build and grow together. They may be getting advice or, you know, downloads from their higher power here. Hey, you know that's your person. Hey, you know that's your person. You better stop playing around. You know that's your person. Okay. And this person might be like, well, you know, I know it seems like my person, but what about this? And so it's just like, hey, I'm going to drop this diamond on you. See, this person is loyal. Okay. Well, what about this? All right. Well, you see, this person hasn't switched up. It's been about 6 months. They're still rolling. All right. So with that being said, someone here does see you as someone of value. Okay. Irreplaceable as a matter of fact. Okay, you are exactly what they've been waiting for. You match their energy. Okay, I'm just saying. So there's that. This person has a lot to give, and they've been holding out until they find the person that deserves to have it. And that's you. Okay, I like it. They like you too, and they like what they see. All right, so I like this for you, Leo. So we have covered your general reading. We got your warnings, we got your blessings, and then we got the love situation. Okay, so what I need for you to do is be patient, do the work, whatever that is. Okay, and be patient and allow your person to come towards you. All right, and don't get sidetracked by the little peons that come your way. When you start getting these little weird little people that you know don't want nothing with you, know that there's something real close. All right, so just be mindful of temptation. All right, because sometimes, I've done it myself, sometimes you'll find yourself dealing with somebody that you're not really interested in, and you're kind of just, yeah, well, it's a body, it's here. And you find yourself, you know, not really answering the person's phone calls. You see the text come through. You let it sit. Oops, I forgot to text this person back. My bad. You know what I mean? Yeah, not really caring about their conversation or whatever. You know, so just be, you know, kind of be mindful of that. You know, don't, you know, drag somebody on, because it's, sometimes it happens when you know, not really interested in the person. That person really likes you. So, and then you end up kind of disappointing that person. So just be careful, okay? All right, give me messages for my Leos. Time for some action. All right, you might not be there quite yet. Taking a break is the best course of action right now. All right, so Leo, you might just be, you know, kind of doing your own thing right now, but there's a lot of stuff that's getting ready to come towards you. All right, so we have the Magician. Yes, skills on fleek. All right, you're manifesting what it is that you want. You're standing in a position of leadership and manifesting what it is that you want, and you have all the self-confidence that you need. Believe in you, because there's a lot of people that's going to try to tear you down, baby. You know, you got to, you know who you are and whose you are, and move accordingly, as you should, right? All right, so we have the Hermit here. We have knowledge, wisdom, expertise, searching. You might be searching for information here as well. Also doing a deep dive within on your healing journey. All right, realizing some things about yourself here as well. Also, Leo, along the way, you might be linking up with different people that may actually kind of scratch out some new skills that you didn't know that you had in there, okay? So, you know, through this transition called life, you know, the little detours and things like that, be okay with it, baby, because sometimes those little detours actually, you know, show you things about yourself that you didn't even know that was there, all right? So also we have a strength card here. All right, we have inner strength, courage, and power, and protection. Absolutely. Okay, so I think it's time for me to shut it down. All right, because yeah, this is getting too much. All right, let's see. All right, and the chariot is coming. All right, so there's forward movement, manifesting great beginnings here. Success, taking action, doing what you need to do, using wisdom and allowing yourself to be guided. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Star. All right, inner peace for that energy. All right, and then it says this is the wish card. You have made some amazing accomplishments. You have success, healing, and recovery here, Leo, which is your overall energy, okay? Wish fulfilled. In every area of your life, just give it time to take place. Know that, you know, with transition, there's going to be a lot of changes, but go with the flow. Try not to fight it, because it's going to happen anyway. You're going to move, okay? So with that being said, know that you're about to be all right, baby. All right, in every area of your life. Every area. I like it. It's a great time to be a Leo. All right, let's see. It's always a great time to be a Leo. All right, let's see what's happening. What's the vibe? And then I'm going to go ahead and close this out. And again, thank y'all so much for loving on your girl. The like, share, subscribes, the, you know, amazing comments and things like that. You guys sticking around waiting for me to post. I greatly appreciate y'all because, like I said, your girl be all over the place in one area or another. But yeah, I appreciate y'all because y'all could be a whole bunch of places, and guess what? Y'all show up for your girl. So I make it a habit to show up for y'all. I may be inconsistent, but I'm here. Okay, so there's that. But you'll see why in a couple of months. Okay, so there's that. All right, so give me messages for my Leos. Leo, you have the Page of Ariel. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or pursuit of education. Time to get to work. Okay, get to stepping, right? Like I said, there is something coming here for you. Somebody wants to collab with you. Somebody wants to elevate you, Leo. Okay, I'm just saying, it is what it is. You got the Ace of Michael on the bottom of the deck. A wonderful new ideas. Wonderful. All right, don't allow bumps in the roads to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others, okay? Little hiccups in the road. Doesn't this look so deformed? That hurts so much. So yeah, it's time for me to put these cards up. But that's another reason why I don't post very often, because my hands get to glitching. And it's trying to do it again on its own, and it's going to start doing that now. All right, so once it starts, it doesn't like to stop, and then the other ones will start. You know, so yeah. All right, let me try to get finished with this. All right, so what does it say? A wonderful new idea. All right, so hiccups in the road, not necessarily a no. So, okay, maybe we need to revise this, be a little patient, allow things to line up, okay? Or take a step back and look at things a little bit differently. You might tweak it a little bit. All right, give me messages for my Leos, please, and thank you. Give me messages for my Leos. Okay, we got the 8 of Raphael. There's something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest. Absolutely. Don't let nobody rush you in this situation. Don't let anybody, you know, try to manipulate you into doing what is best for them. All right? You do what's best for you. And if you're not sure, ask Source for guidance and confirmation. All right? And don't second guess it when you get it. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Raphael. Somebody's name could be Ralph or Raphael. We could have an April here and Ariel. And Ariana. Somebody's name could be Adele. All right, let's see. A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. Absolutely. All right, so I kind of think whatever this connection is coming toward you, not only are you very compatible, you guys are going to literally kind of ping pong off of each other. You guys are going to learn from each other, and I think that is what makes the connection so attractive. You know, sometimes you want someone that you could have those deep conversations with, you know, that may seem odd to other people, but you, Leo, you have you know, a very, I don't want to say wild imagination, but you're very creative. There's things that you can pull out of the sky. Hey, you know what? I think this would be a good idea. That person's tag teaming off of this. You know, the way that you see the world, the way that you view spirituality, the way that you view yourself, you know, and others. This person is there. They can dig it. I'm hearing this person. I can dig it. You feel me? So I really like this person. They seem kind of cool. All right, the 6 of Michael. It is a light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. All right, so you might be relocating here. There could be some travel involved here. Maybe that's one of the things that you're deciding to, you know, start doing here. I want to go see some stuff. So, pew, I am. All right. So there's that. Someone here could be relocating for work here as well. All right. We have the Ace of Gabriel. Somebody's here. His name could be Gabriel, Gabriella, Gabby, Gabe for somebody. All right, and we have a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. Leo, these cards are pretty much lining up with your reading, and I love this for you. Okay, you got somebody coming into your life that's going to open up new things, new opportunities here. You're definitely on a spiritual quest here, learning new things, seeing things from a different perspective, connecting more with your higher power, allowing source to guide you and lead you here. All right, so let's see. We have the Two of Raphael, two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. Absolutely. So for someone here also, both of you could have gone through some things here, but I kind of think, you know what, whatever happens here, you two are literally going to stick it out and move forward with this connection. I think this is very positive. I really do. So Leo, here I also see that someone has someone coming into their life where you're going to be able to put your guard down. Okay, you're going to be able to get comfortable in this connection. Okay, sit down, stay a while. All right. We have the Chariot, determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. Absolutely. So persevering through, you know, like I said, you know, you're getting through all these obstacles and challenges, the difficult parts, the healing of a connection, you know, not allowing yourself to be coaxed into a situation or a relationship that is actually going to have you in that Nine of Wands energy, you know. You're using intellect and, you know, good decision, wise planning here, patience, instead of just running off. Hey, Geronimo, this person wants to be with me. Absolutely the hell not. You're asking for what? What you want? What you need me for? What you intend? All right, so there's that. Give me messages here, please, and thank you. All right, and you got somebody that's going to love on you correctly. So there's that. All right, so your overall energy is the Queen of Michael. I'm sorry. It says, you know exactly what to do, the benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. So for somebody, you're not even thinking about love. And guess what? That's when it finds you, okay? All right, you're not thinking about it, not tripping off of it. Not trying to, where's my person? I've been waiting, I've been healed, and you know, I'm sick of waiting. No, you doing what Source told you to do, and guess who shows up? All right, Raphael is real thick around here today. All right, so let's see, and it says, King of Raphael. Yes, it is safe for you to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. All right, not only your creative passions here, Leo, follow your heart, honey. All right, when it comes to this person, you know, of course, do your homework and, you know, have some healthy boundaries, but allow yourself to be loved, sweetheart, especially if this person is coming in there and they're genuine. Don't allow your past to jade your future. All right. So let's see. Give me messages, please, and thank you. And if that person that is coming in, not the last one, but the other one, the one that you got your warning about, if that is a past person, please kick that person to the curb. And I mean kick it hard. Just, you know, punt it. All right? Go! I'm just saying. So, all right, let's see. Give me messages for Leo. All right, so it says everything is all right. Everything is all right. Release the no. Release the no. Release the need to know the outcome. It's my last one for the night, y'all. All right, you have been pouring yourself into everything and everyone else. What about you? Exactly. Okay. All right, pay attention to the words and actions of others. Okay, Leo, I honestly think that this is regarding that other person the warning here, especially pay attention to the words and actions of others, and you have been pouring yourself into everyone else. What about you? This is someone that expects for you to give, and to never to receive, and for you to be on the lacking end of the stick. I think not. All right, Leo, we're not over giving anymore. That shit sailed. I didn't mean to say shit. But apparently that's what it is. But hey, that's long gone, bruh, sis. Okay? Love you from over there. You feel me? But all up in here, we at peace. All right, and it says, choose people who treat you with dignity and respect. Put some respect on your name. Absolutely, okay? So there's that. So if somebody from the past showed you that they weren't ish, and they treated you like you were ish, leave them issues right where they are. Okay? So yeah, I'm going to get one more of these. And I'm going to go ahead and leave up out of here so I can get some circulation, some blood to my feet. And yeah. But again, thank y'all so much. I really love y'all. And yeah. You my peoples. Alright, let's see. It says, Soul Tribe, you are reunited with your soul family. Support. Absolutely. Okay? That other person that you're collaborating with, baby, that is part of your soul tribe. That's where you're supposed to be. Alright? Took a minute for you to get there, but that's okay. Y'all got stuff to do. So did your person. But they're finally coming through, right? Alright, so it says, Star Power. What was your overall energy? The star? On one of those cards anyway. I had a plethora of cards, but you had the star on one of them, okay? Alright, it says receiving recognition and attention, the spotlight shining bright, celebrity. So you could be someone that is actually in the spotlight, okay? Maybe you're an up and coming star. Maybe you are in front of the, you know, on the TV, on the movie screen, whatever. Maybe you just did the damn thing. You shining bright like a diamond, right? I'm just saying, you healed through a lot. You went through a lot. Somebody came in and tried to drag you down, and you moved over and just mowed them down and kept on going. So somebody sees that you looking good, feeling good, and doing good, as you should, right? And you're being supported here. All right, on the bottom of the deck, you have opportunity. Out of nowhere, a magical opportunity appears, okay? Absolutely, and it's got your name on it. Go run it and go get it, okay? All right, Leo, this is what I got for us this week. We're naming it, claiming it, put a stamp on it, and sign it, seal it, and direct it back to ourselves, right? We want this in rotation for a couple of weeks, a couple of years. Just saying. All right, so babies, I love y'all. Y'all take care. Be mindful of your energy and where you spend it. Remember, energy is currency. You see Einstein over here, that's his new name when he doesn't have a haircut. Them my babies. But anyway, he's so cute. He look like a little old man. But anyway, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Y'all have an amazing day. And again, thank you so much for your patience. I love ya. Holler at y'all later.